Well, Christmas came early for one local family who lost everything during a storage unit fire last week.
When I found that out, I was like, no, Lord Jesus, please let that not be true.
We reported it took multiple fire crews to finally put out the blaze at the U-Haul storage facility on SPID and Castores. Many people lost all their belongings in the 3-alarm fire, but for one, the Rodriguez family, many of their items were replaced thanks to a generous donation. Our own Ashley Portillo joins us now in the studio. And Ashley, you spoke with the family, and I can imagine their holidays just got a little brighter.
Well, Paulo, I did speak to the Rodriguez family. They're a family of 5 who is living at the Salvation Army right now. So they had all of their belongings in that storage unit, and they lost just about everything a week ago.
Yay, all right.
It was all smiles for the Rodriguez family, a family who was down on their luck several months ago, found themselves homeless, but eventually sought help from the Salvation Army.
I should have used them as a first resort, but I used them as a last resort, and I'm glad that I came here in the time that I came here.
During their stay at the shelter, the family has been getting ready to move into a place of their own. But then they got the call that the storage unit holding all of their belongings caught fire.
I was like, oh man, I'm gonna have to start from ground zero again, and it's very hard.
From photos to furniture and toys for their children, they lost everything. But thanks to the shelter and the help of a generous donation from a local family, they've replaced many of those items.
That was just a blessing for them to open all those gifts and see the happiness on their face. That made me happy.
And although they lost all of their personal belongings in that fire, the family said everything happens for a reason. And now they can celebrate their own little Christmas miracle.
This is our first real Christmas where I could see them open gifts and see smiles on their face, and it was such a warming feeling.
And another local family who dealt with homelessness a decade ago donated those gifts to the Rodriguez family. They said they understand what it's like to be homeless, and this was their way of giving back. Paulo.
All right, Ashley, thank you for that story.